From Mars High School Stadium in Mars, Pennsylvania, it's an early season conference matchup between two unbeatens, the Fighting Planets of Mars High School and the Penn Hills Indians. A very pleasant good evening to you. I'm Bill Navari. Thank you for joining us on the Penn Hills Indians Football Network, a BHN Sports presentation. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Premier Medical, Mr. Water Heater, Penn Hills Shop and Save, Soxman Funeral Home, East Suburban Sports Medicine, Dr. Mark Antonucci and Seneca Dental, the Bill Freilich Foundation, Aaron Donald, the PT Group, Number One Cochrane, Penn Hills Lawn and Garden, AmandaLeeGlassware.com, Healy's Salon, the law offices of Albert Reese, UPMC Centers for Rehab Services, State Senator Jay Costa, Embroidery from the Heart, and Bird Dog Whiskey. Both teams coming to tonight's matchup 3-0. The Planets coming off wins against West Mifflin Moon and Greensburg Salem. They have an average victory of 19-9. The Indians victories over Steubenville, Latrobe, and Fox Chapel with an average victory of 39-9 over their opponents. Mars will be hosting Armstrong next week. The Indians will be home to host the Kiski Area Cavaliers. Key to tonight, the Indians defense needs to stop the wing T of Mars High School. I like to run the wing T of the leading rushers, Charles Green, Garrett Reinke, and Teddy Ruffner. Also, look out a big number 70, Michael Carmody, 6'6", 282 offensive lineman, defensive end, sometimes plays tight end. He'll be out there tonight as well. Indians will receive to get things started. Indians moving left to right. Hardy and Grimes back for the Indians, and we are underway at Penn Hills. They're going to squib it. It's going to be fallen on by the Indians at the 32-yard line. Indians Cameron Hopkins falls on it, and the Indians will start off there. Nice field position at the 35-yard line. The Indians' explosive offense, you don't want to give them more field position than you need to, but the Indians will start at the 34. Nice field position. Indians red helmets, white jerseys, red pants. The Fighting Planets dressed out in all blue with the white numbers and yellow trim. Mathis from the shotgun. Tank to his right. And it'll be Tank. Looks for someone to go left side. He'll fight his way ahead for about 3, maybe 4 yards. And the Indians will have a second down, and we'll call it 6. Give Tank 4 yards on the play. Hardy in the slot to Mathis is left. He'll come in motion this way, and it'll be Hardy on the end around. Looks for some blockers across the 40. We'll have a first down across the 45 to 50. Up the sideline, cuts back to the inside. Hardy with some moves, loses the football at the 38-yard line, and it'll be Mars ball. I believe that's the Indians' first turnover of the year. Hardy is up the sideline, needs to secure the football. And the Planets will get the ball with 11:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Mars will have it at their own 39. Kolakowski, the quarterback for the Planets. And a penalty flag comes in. They're going to call this one against the Indians.
Offense attacking right near midfield to start the drive.
Ranky, no gain, maybe a yard.
That great running back for Penn Hills was in there to make it again.
Offense, defense, or special teams.
I think Ranky was lucky to hold onto that football at the end.
There are some collisions, and you would not think there would be a rivalry here, but
It'll be second down and 4 for the Planets.
scrimmage between these two squads.
Ball at the Mars 44-yard line.
So here they are, back at it again in a game that counts. Ruffner in motion. Here's a pitch to Ranky.
Ranky, right side, hit in the backfield and goes down. Jordy Boswell comes up to make the tackle for the Indians. He'll lose about 4 yards.
Starting lineups brought to you by IGS.
And it'll be third and about 8.
3 touchdown grabs a year ago. He's back. Chuck Green, Teddy Ruffner are the wings. And then the running back is Garrett Ranky along with quarterback Tyler Kolakowski in the backfield.
Kolakowski is a good threat. In fact, he looks to run it often more than he throws the football. It's the wing tee down is a very ground-oriented attack, but now you got third and 8. You may have to put it in the air.
He was 7 for 7.
Rakowski near side, looks, throws, downfield. Into coverage and a pass, incomplete. Cephas was in the coverage for the Indians. And it'll bring up a 4th down for the Planets, who are unable to take advantage of the turnover. Downfield was Thomas Shealy for the Planets.
Corners, and then what Corey Thomas Jr. transfers in from Central Catholic, and he is a long, gangly, and terrific safety in that defensive.
Drew Schlegel to kick for the Planets.
Wide receivers.
We'll see if they give Daquan Hardy a chance to return a ball. They will kick to Hardy at the 27-yard line. Hardy's looks for somewhere to go up the sideline. Will shake and bake, goes out of bounds. Across the 40-yard line, go out at the 43. So the Indians will take over with 9:30 to go here in the opening quarter. Second possession of the game for the Indians. First one lasted 2 plays, and Hardy a fumble after a 25-yard pickup.
Lots of programs looking at him as an offensive tackle. He plays both ways. All new linebackers, Green, Ruffner, and Chismar. And then pretty solid in the back end with some experienced players. You might recognize the Chismar name. Max is his brother, and his father actually played at
Grimes will be in the slot. He'll come in motion behind Hollis. Hollis going to keep it, running the option this way. Pitches to Grimes, holds on to the ball after a quick bobble. Gets hit from behind, goes down after a pickup of, he gets back to about the line of scrimmage. Ben Chismar with the tackle for the Planets.
Here's the option pitch. He's very capable of keeping it. Defense key on him to try to get their explosive wide receiver, Tony Grimes.
Second down and 10 for Anthony Grimes. Or excuse me, for the Indians. Anthony Grimes on the run.
Coach Scott Highnow.
We talked about one of the keys to the game for the Fighting Planets, Dan, is to hold your containment, read your keys. All on both sides, really. That's
Hardy now in the slot. DeMathis is left.
well there against the option run.
Andy Plowden in the backfield. Tank is back to the pass. Getting out of the hands of Cephas. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Indians. It'll play action to Tank, throws over the middle towards the left side and right through the hands of Cephas.
Go across the middle, you know the linebackers and safeties are creeping in on you. Down to Cephas. Right through the hands.
Here's Coach John Levine. Dr. John Levine. This is engineering doctor from Carnegie Mellon. This is the materials engineering. And the material for the title team.
Mathis is going to take off running, almost horse-collared. Goes to the left side. We're going to cross the 50. First down for the Indians inside the 40. And out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 19-yard pickup for Mathis. And that's an Indian first down.
College, 19 yards.
Well, look, he gets through this first wave here. Now he's got the first down, but I want to watch what happens to number 2, Andrew Recchia. Right here. Boom! Recchia is the one who gives ground, and Mathis gets an extra 5 yards.
He plays point guard on the basketball team, which made it all the way to the state team. Fresh set of downs, Indians.
Plowden and Tank. It'll be Tank, left side, has a little bit of a lane. Tank gets inside to 35, barrels his way across the planets and through the planets. Close to a first down, will pick up 9.
I was going to say, there's a reason they call him Tank.
And it'll be second down and a yard for the Indians.
Nobody calls him that anymore. First long tackles, you got to wrap that guy up today.
Indians need to get the Tank rumbling for those hard yards.
He has turned it on. Week 1, Penn Hills went up to Steubenville, which is Ohio power, and came up with a victory. That is a tough place to play against the Big Red.
Tank will have the first down inside the 25, down to the 23-yard line. We'll pick up 5. And that's another Indian first down. Indians uncharacteristically in a ball control offense. Tank will shift to Mathis's left. And got a little movement on the Indians' offensive line. Jaden Terry got down and set, but that big frame just kept on rolling. So it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Indians. The Indians' second penalty of the first quarter. First ever matchup between the Indians and the Planets. Planets and Indians met in the Pitt Championship 7-on-7s. 7-on-7 championships. Mars Planets defeated the Indians. And it'll be Tank looking for somewhere to go. Tries to get into the secondary. Stays on his feet. Drives ahead. And will go down at the 22-yard line. Picks up 6. And the Indians will have a second down. And in fact, you know what? We're going to give it. He's going to pick up. Yeah, I was sticking with 6. Second down and 9. Pistol formation for the Indians. Plowden and Tank with Hollis Mathis. And it'll be Tank. Left side looks for somewhere to go. Inside the 20-yard line. Somebody loses a helmet. It's a Planet. But Mathis will get down to the 20-yard line. We'll pick up a couple. Clock running under 6 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Indians, a third down, and we'll call it about 7.
Got all those weapons. Look at the trips formation to the right. All 3 of those guys are dangerous.
Mathis has trips right, looks left towards Cephas in the end zone. Through the hands of Cephas once again. And they'll bring up a 4th down for the Indians. Indians trips right, they go left. Had single coverage. And Cephas unable to come up with it in the end zone. Indians will go for it on 4th and 7. We don't have a kicker. Mathis, straight drop, looking, throws, right side. Cephas, touchdown, Penn Hills. Cephas hauls in the 20-yarder from Hollis Mathis on a 4th down play. And the Indians take a 6-0 lead with 5:35 to go here in the opening quarter. 57-yard drive and 10 plays.
Does, and that his second touchdown grab of his senior season.
Jordy Boswell joins the play late. Trips to Mathis's left, has Tank in the backfield to his left. Cephas alone to the right. Mathis looks, has a man, a pass caught. Anthony Grimes for the conversion. And 5:35 to go here, first quarter. Penn Hills 8. Mars nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Penn Hills. Now let's send it downstairs to Jordan. Yeah, Jordan, he is the, as far as yardage goes, second among returning quarterbacks in the Whitfield. Scoring drive summary brought to you by your local Honda dealer. 9 plays, 57 yards, and 401 taken off the clock. Here you see Hollis Mathis on the heels of touchdown pass number 1.
I'll tell you what, Dan, just to go back off of what Jordan said.
Score stays the same.
Like you couldn't play quarterback at the next level. You watch some of those throws there on that drive, that touchdown on 4th and 7. Can't lay it out there more perfectly. And then on the
TV timeout. Again, the Indians go 57 yards in 10 plays. Cephas, a 20-yard pass from Mathis. Grimes, the conversion reception. Indians up 8-0. Tank doing the kickoff duties. Fair catch called for and made at the 25-yard line. Not a lot of folks know you can fair catch a kickoff. So the Planets, their second possession here in quarter number 1. They went 3 and out following the Hardy fumble. They got the possession at the 39-yard line, but they couldn't do anything with it. Went 3 and out, punted back to the Indians, who then had a nice long touchdown drive. That's what the Indians really need to be getting is those nice long touchdown drives where they eat up some clock, get on field, put points on the board. A lot of the drives have been short and big plays. The wing tee for the Planets will result in nothing there. It was Grenke. Darrell Porter with the tackle for the Indians.
Watch everybody come to the ball right here. Got about 4, 5 red helmets around Ranky. Red is the time he crosses the line of scrimmage.
Gain on first down. See Harper on the group.
Sky Featherstone out there with his bandaged right paw. That's the big club. Yeah, number 38 there, playing the right defensive end. That's Darrell Porter to his left. Also number 54 is Jamie Tigner. And number 21 is Armand Gustav, who's having a great defensive year early here for the Indians. Mars is going to throw. Porter with the rush. They get the pass away. They throw it to nobody. Is anybody out there? Penalty flag back at the 18-yard line.
Defended by Penn Hills. I think they wanted to go to the left. That's where all the receivers were in the pattern. Fortunately for Kolakowski, he got flushed to his right.
Call intentional grounding against Mars quarterback Tyler Kolakowski.
That's the tough part. Essentially, it's a sack. Third down and a bunch for Mars, and this is not the Fighting Planet's comfort zone at all.
You can see Coach Hightower not happy about it. Again, there was just no receiver in that area because everybody was on the opposite side.
Following the penalty, is going to mark him back to the 13. So it's a 12-yard penalty and a loss of down, so it's third down.
They felt good about that offensive front. Just about everybody coming back. Out of the gun.
Indians coming with the pressure. Kolakowski gets it away. And Hardy goes up for it. Nice defensive play against the Planets' Thomas Sheehy. And the Planets will once again bring on Drew Schlegel and the punt team.
Hardy is such a good receiver of passes when he's on the other side of the field. Like he was in almost better position than was Sheehy to catch that football.
Ball tracking skills are plentiful.
Schlegel from his own goal line. The Indians come. Stay away from him. High, short kick. It's going to go out of bounds, almost into the stands. I think one of the cheerleaders may have caught that one. We're going to mark it. They're going to mark it. Yeah, they're going to mark. Say they went out of bounds at the 33. Indians will take that one. 4:58 to go, first quarter. Penn Hills 8, Mars nothing. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indian offense to the line with an 8-0 lead at the Mars 33-yard line. We're talking about long drives. Well, if they get in here, this won't be a long drive.
3 outs, and that short punt gives this Indians team outstanding field position. Coach Hightower knew they still needed to possess the football longer to have a chance to stay in this game. As far as they haven't been able
Grimes comes in motion this way. It's going to be Tank up the middle. Cuts back to the left. Gets inside the 30-yard line. Down close to the 25. Tank will pick up 8. The Tank has the treads digging in. And as we say every week, when he gets himself going, it's hard to stop a Tank.
like the bus.
He just keeps those feet moving. I think he has like 44. Remember Robert Newhouse of the Cowboys years ago? From back in the 70s? He's like Robert Newhouse out there with those big thighs and just rolling over people. Plowed into Mathis's right. Tank deep. They're in the pistol. And it's going to be, why not go back to Tank? He's punishing Planets. Say that 3 times fast. Picks up the first down. He'll pick up 2 yards and a first down. Let's see where they spotted it. It's the 23.
Only 3 yards outside the red zone again. Coach LaDon's offense.
So I was talking to the point guys before the game, talking about the Indians need to get that running game going, that pound the ball type running game to them. And so far early here, we're quarter number 1. We're under 4 minutes and running. The Indians have gotten that power running game going. Corey Thomas is in a slot to Mathis is right, and it's going to be Tank again. And the Indians are just punishing the Planets up front. I'm going to give Tank 3. You can't but think that the Indians are setting up the Planets for something here. They're just going Tank. They're lulling the Planets in, Mars into coming up. Let's come up and stop Smith. We're going to pull. As soon as he pulls these guys up, Mathis has a head on his shoulders. He'll see it. He'll take what they give him. And I can't help but think that that's what they're doing.
Their front was back. Their secondary was back. All new linebackers. Penn Hills, all the skill players back offensively. Supposed to fill up front.
High snap. It's going to be Tank. And Tank just runs people over down to the 15-yard line. 7 yards for Tank. Actually, it'll be 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 1. Okay, it's a 26. 5. For those of you keeping score at home, the Tank right now is just running people over. Definite 4-down territory for the Indians. A.J. Collins is not playing tonight, the Indians kicker. Donnie Blue, high snap. Mathis is looking, pulls it in, throws, pass, picked off the first interception of a Mathis pass this season, and Mathis will make the tackle out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Charles Green with the interception. And that one was just ugly from the beginning. Indians' second turnover of the game, second turnover of the season. That's the first interception of the year of a Mathis pass. Mars runs the old tip drill. And the Planets dodge one. Toss this side. They're going to go on the reverse. Yeah, they'll pick up 10 yards. Schlegel. Mars gets its first down of the night. Are they going to mark him at the 10 yards, or are they going to be just short at the 9? It is. It's going to be 9 yards. Nice pickup by their punter. Dylan Bennett on the tackle for the Indians. Mars still looking for their first down. And a quarterback sneak will pick up 3. Green gets hit in the backfield, spins ahead, picks up close to 5. Green, who made the interception of the Mathis pass, almost ahead for about 5. These teams pounding at each other here. Option right, Frankie. Loses the football, and the Indians look like they have it. And they do. Tigner comes up with the fumble recovery. And the Indians will get the ball back with 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter in Mars territory at the 48-yard line. Corey Thomas with the initial hit. Coming up with it was Jamie Tigner. I'm not sure if Tigner's the one that got his helmet on the football, but I know Thomas was the first one with the contact. So the Indians get it back. Mathis will throw. Launchy one downfield. Has a man. A pass picked off again. Chuck Green looking for somewhere to go. Gets leveled from behind by Akeem Snell, who knocks his helmet off of him. Second interception of the game for Chuck Green. Second thrown by Mathis. Mathis threw that one into triple coverage and short. He was headed for Thomas. I think if he put that one up far enough, that was 6. Ball was a bit underthrown. There were 3 defenders trailing Thomas.
It wasn't open. It wasn't there. And Green was able to pick it back off. Still
Green.
Penn Hills lead. Shot Green.
And the Indians are starting to grab for the football. I think I see something in there, but Green gets out to the 45-yard line, picks up 7. And that'll do it for one. After one period of play, your score, Penn Hills 8, Mars nothing. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network.
Yeah, like 2 minutes of actual game time.
Second quarter about to get underway with the Indians up 8-0 over the Fighting Planets of Mars High School. First ever meeting between the two teams. The Planets, following the second interception of the quarter, will pick up a first down. And the Planets looking for their first venture, their first foray into Indian territory. They are at the 49-yard line. Planets will keep it on the ground. A nice run carrying Indians down the field is Teddy Ruffner. He'll get down to the 35-yard line, picks up 16. And another first down for the Planets.
All of this set up by that second interception by Chuck Green.
Speaking of number 36s, Teddy Ruffner.
Fourth play of this drive for the Planets at the Indian 35-yard line. Frankie. Well, he wrapped up after a pickup of about 4. And the Planets are getting the running game going.
Once he got into traffic, remember last possession, that ball knocked out for a fumble. Aaron Cole so much over the last 4 years. He knows now ball security is so important, especially as you get in scoring territory.
Not often do you see freshmen who get playing time, especially at the running back position at places like ours. Injuries got him into the lineup as a freshman. He's been in that spot ever since, alongside some pretty good players.
Green, misdirection. Into the secondary, we'll have a first down at the 23-yard line. 8-yard pickup. That's a first down for the Planets. Ruffner loses the football. It came down. They're going to roll him down at the 20. Oh, my, that ball did come out. We're going to watch the replay up here in the booth on the from the points. Yeah, that was close. George Freeman was there to rip the ball out, but I'm going to say his knee was down. Green on the inside reverse. I got 3, call it 3rd and 4. Frankie punishes Indians. He gets down to about the 12-yard line. That's a first down for the Planets.
Playoff run, they've made it for the last 13 consecutive years at whatever level they've competed in. Last time this Mars team was not in the postseason, you have to go back to 2004.
It has been an impressive run. Now Mars coming up from 4A to the 5A line. Handoff,
Frankie is hit and then hit again. Jordy Boswell will bring him down. Tank with the initial contact. He'll lose 3.
He doesn't just get the nickname for what he does on offense. Watch number 5 here. Boom! Frankie backwards.
Gustav also in on the tackle. Got a negative play for the Planets. 2nd and 13.
Smash mouth football.
Loss of 3 on that first down play. Mars behind on the sticks. Handoff, Frankie again.
Frankie again. Tank will punish him.
About the 13-yard line.
Got held up by Porter, and then Tank finished him off.
This game started.
Maybe a yard.
We're looking at 3rd and 12 here.
That'll be 3rd and 12 for the Planets. And clock stopped for a moment with 7 minutes to go with an injured Indian going off slowly. Clock now running under 7 minutes.
Try to pick up half of it here on this play.
On 3rd down and 12, this is, again, not conducive to Mars's run-based offense. Run drive. This is exactly on that side of the wants to do extended drives offensively.
Kowalski throws, corner of the end zone. Hardy, interception, Indians.
Hands of Daquan Hardy, and they say it is picked off.
Hardy with the interception.
Offense gets close to the end zone, but a turnover short circuits the drive. Kowalski.
So the 20-yard, it's a turnover.
Daquan Hardy.
You know what? A good thing it's not for the Indians replay, because I think Hardy caught the ball but was carried out of the end zone. We'll see if he see if he got his foot down. I think he might have. He did get a foot down. Okay. Quickly, it looked like he might have been carried out. They did get a foot in, so it's Indians football. So the Indians get a break here. That's what happens when you get away from what's working for you. Mistakes happen.
That's not what they elected to do. They went for the bundle.
Plowed into Mathis's right. Tank is deep. Hardy in the slot to the right. It's going to be Tank. Sidesteps one man across the 25 out to the 27-yard line. Indians could use a nice drive with some points here.
Daquan will have some choices to make. Meanwhile, Tank Smith just continues to do his thing. Both sides of the ball show no signs of slowing down.
Tank has been impressive tonight, offensively and defensively. Corey Thomas split to the near side, twins to the right, Cephas and Grimes. And it's going to be Plowden coming this way, cuts it back up. Plowden maybe 2 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 1. Again, the Indians return home next Friday night to host the Kiski Cavaliers. And the Indians are going to be breaking out those new Adidas jerseys next week.
I thought it was pretty good defense. I didn't think Hardy used enough of the body to get flack for it.
Tank looks for somewhere to go. They get stacked up, but he will have the first down. Needed a yard, got a yard. Just leaned across. Fisher on the far side is standing on a 30. They do give him the first down, and Indians get the stick. They move the sticks.
Luckily, he needed just the yard. You had the linebacker, Teddy Ruffner, there trying to stop him. Remember, he just had to reach the chalk of the
Clock running, 4:45 to go here, second quarter. Indians up 8-0. Mathis, throwback screen. Cephas has some blockers in front. Cephas across the 40, has a lane. Cephas is gone. Cephas up the sideline inside the 30, the 20, the 10. Dante Cephas, touchdown, 70 yards.
70-yard hookup on the screenplay. He gets lost and goes the distance.
That was about a 2-yard pass.
The offensive lineman's going to set up the key block here.
Second touchdown of the game.
52. Just get his arms on Recchia, the corner, and springs Cephas free.
Jaden Terry with a nice block to help Cephas get free out there on the wide receiver screen.
Penn Hills strikes on the heels of another turnover and makes it a 2-score game. They'll go for 2 once again.
With Collins still on the sideline, the Indians will be going for 2.
Has been mostly tilted Penn Hills' way tonight. Mars has been able to force the turnovers and keep this game relatively close.
I'm sure they're thinking on that far sideline what might have been. They were inside the red zone, end up with the interception. Just a couple of plays later, Cephas was free for 70 yards.
Another 2-point conversion attempt.
Mathis comes to the near side, has a lane. Mathis is going to walk it in himself.
For the pylon, did he get there?
Yes, he does. 4:24 to go, first half. Penn Hills 16, Mars nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Indians take the interception by Hardy in the end zone, 4 plays, 70 yards. The screen pass to Cephas. He takes it. It's going behind about the line of scrimmage, and he took it to 70 yards on the run. You know what set that up was the respect for the running game to Tank. We talked about them setting something up here. That's what the Indians did. They're running tank, and they kind of drew the planets in, and then they threw the screen.
Long animated conversation, even starting while we were in break.
Now Tank from the 40.
Kicks it away this time toward the sideline and out of bounds.
That kicks it out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Give Penn Hills field position this time.
So Mars
Follow 22 The Point on Facebook and Twitter to get closer to the Friday Night Rivals action.
we have nice field position as a result of the ball going out of bounds. We'll start at their own 35. And they trail 16-0.
Here we are. Beautiful complex here in Mars.
I know as you watch on television, you see the stands on the far side, which is the visiting fans for Penn Hills. But look on that sideline right beneath our press box. It is packed. I see an empty seat in the bleachers.
This is a big one. Talk about Mars moving up a class to 5A. 5A might be your deepest classification in the league ever seen. Kolakowski will throw. Has good
Kolakowski will throw, and the pass overthrown. Had Green on the near side.
Wheel route here, and Green had a
And now the Planets are trying to start playing from behind.
hasn't been able to lay it in his receiver's arms tonight. I think he's got a chance here at a big play. Look at Green on the inside line, and yeah, he's a step ahead of the win Snell. Just couldn't hit him.
Clock stops, 4:20 to go here in the half.
Kolakowski hits him with that pass. I think that's 6.
Handoff Ruffner and not a
Tank.
there again. Derek Smith in the back.
Oh, drop Ruffner. No gain. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now. Now the Indian defense is starting to really come off the ball. You guys said we have had enough of this.
Play as you see Tank Smith wreaking havoc on the ball carriers. But now the Indians are going to smell blood. football back, you'll have plenty of time before getting into the locker room to try to put up another score.
We're down to 10. That's what Mars has as far as the play call.
Mars will throw under pressure. Jordy Boswell will sack it back at the 30-yard line. Wilkowski's sacked at the 30, loss of 5, brings up a 4th down. They go 3 and out right here. Boswell just fought off the back. He was being blocked, just knocked the running back backwards. And Boswell just would not be denied. Oh, Schlegel will come on to kick again. Hardy back at his own 42. Let's see if they give him the opportunity. Nope, they're going to kick it this way. No. Will bounce at the 40. Takes a Mars bounce inside the 25 and out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Indians will have 2:51 to go and 77 yards to try to go up 3 touchdowns before the half. We'll see if they can do it. 2:51 to go, second quarter. Penn Hills 16, Mars nothing. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Indians come out following the TV timeout. Tonight's game is on 22 The Point live. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area and you want to watch the game live on television, you can turn it into 22 The Point. Otherwise, seeing the numbers on our computer, how many folks are actually tuned in to us tonight, and we appreciate it. The numbers are fantastic, especially with all the options you have. Not only The Point and the Tribs live streaming tonight, but thank you for sticking with us. Penalty flag comes in. The Indians will be called for holding. Hardy will have the reception, but this one's going to come back. Not a good way to start the drive. It's going to be a spot foul. So it's going to be about a 14-yard penalty. Mathis throws right for Hardy. They try to get him out. Nice block out in the flat there by Corey Thomas. Hardy will get up to the 20-yard line. It's about 10 yards.
What they've done is try to get creative ways to get on Hardy. Wide receiver end around in the first play of the game. That time they set up the screen. He's dangerous every time he's targeted.
Mathis looks this way, throws, has a man on the flat, Grimes at the 30-yard line, goes out of bounds about the 31. And we'll stop the clock with 1:55 to go here in the second quarter. And the Indians now with a third and a doable 3.
The route takes a while to develop too, so you have to have protection up front of the line.
Mathis has been advertised tonight. The touchdown passes to Dante Simmons.
And clock stopped with 1:55, 3rd and 3 for the Indians. Big pickup here if they can get it. Mathis straight drop, throws over middle, pass. Unable to connect with Cephas. And Mathis throwing into traffic tonight.
He's not afraid to throw into double coverage. You have that again here.
And again, one Cephas should have had.
They had Recchi in the corner there with the touchdown maker, and Cephas just couldn't bring that one in. It was a good
So the Indians will punt for the first time tonight with 1:50 to go here in quarter number 2. Planets will get the ball to start the second half.
So with minute 50 to go, Penn Hills is in punt formation.
Nice kick back to the 32-yard line. Schlegel looking for somewhere to go. Has a nice return across the 50. Stiff arms a man, and he'll be down at the Planet's 49-yard line. First punt of the game for the Indians. Mars just shy of midfield. And timeout on the field. 1:39 to go. TV timeout. You're watching the Indians Football Network. Planets come out following the TV timeout. First down, just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Mars will throw. Rolling to his right, throws underneath the pass. Was intended for Ruffner, but separated by Hardy. Norman had the ball, but Hardy just submarined him, took the legs out. And they could not hold on to it. They came down with the ball.
Perfect pass breakup that time. Managed on an interception, and just like Tank, been all over the field.
See a little finger wag at the end of that as well from one of the Indians. Which I know was saying caught up in that. Really in anything. Especially in a game like this one.
Inside handoff. On the delay, Granke near side has one man to beat. Granke eludes Hardy and gets in for the touchdown.
Misdirection for 6. And Mars right back into this game on a 51-yard sprint by Garrett Granke.
Creative way to get that delayed drop into the belly of this senior. The play is well blocked, and watch that move. You said the finger wag came from Daquan Hardy one play earlier. Granke kind of gives it right back to him. I think he left his shoes at about the 10-yard line. What a run.
What a play call, what a design, and terrific execution on that handoff. Mars with a lightning bolt right before the half. If they ever need that, they will receive the second half kickoff as well. Granke, a couple of touchdown runs last week to make for 4.
Not sure what the delay is here on the point after.
Back-to-back games.
We get a timeout.
This one with 2 touchdowns. These fans here on that sideline, the whole Mars crowd, they've been waiting for something to cheer about. Boy, did that give it to them. It started by forcing the first punt of the night. Good field position after the punt return, and 2 plays to get it into the house. Now they're going to go for 2 here. I think that's a big reason why the timeout was called. You had them left. Hightower wants to get everybody set for the play call he wants to run here from the 3-yard line.
You talk about an offense that they want those long drives. They like to run the ball. Sure enough, just that quickly they go right down the field to the score. And they do go over 2 to try and match Penn Hills.
Chuck Green goes right side. Does he get in? I don't think he did. No, he does not. The run fails. The run fails. 1:23 to go. Indians up 16-6. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Handoff that went the distance. Mars back into it, 16-6. And Seahawks are out over Friday Night Rivals, powered by IGS Energy on 22 to point.
Second half. Mars, 2 plays, 51 yards. The 51-yard run by Granke on the inside delay handoff. A little Statue of Liberty kind of play.
I'll tell you what, the only other time that Blake Edwards kicked it off,
The old hide the ball, the fumble Ruski. Hardy looks for somewhere to go. Comes to the near side across the 30. And it goes out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
Give Hardy a shot here, Dan.
So the Indians 1:14 to go. See if the Indians take the 10-point lead into the locker room, or if they're going to try to extend it here. The Indians have 3 timeouts left. Mars with 2. So if the Indians are going to kill the clock, they're going to need to get at least a first down. Mathis is going to throw. No, he's not. He's going to tuck it up and run across the 30. A penalty flag will come in. Mathis will go to the right side, gets out of bounds at the 34-yard line. But they're going to tag George Freeman with the hold. And Tank's going to have to take a play off. He's lost the helmet. See him heading towards the sideline. They're going to spot foul from the 24. That's a 15-yard penalty in essence. Coming up at halftime, we're going to leave it right here on the Penn Hills and Mars marching bands. Guys, well, why not?
All those things taken into account, this feels pretty manageable if it stays 16-6.
Hardy. And around right side, looks for some blocks, gets some blocks across the 20. Hardy comes to the near side. Hardy's a foot race and he's gone. Hardy across the 50, the 40, one man to beat. Custody inside the 30, back to the 20. Hardy's inside the 10, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Daquan Hardy, 86 yards.
And Penn Hills with a huge score before the half.
Well, technically the Indians got their first down that they needed. Hardy, 86-yard run. Indians strike right back. 43 seconds remain in the half.
Corey Thomas, number 7, the wide receiver. And then on the cutback at the end of the play, you'll see Anthony Grimes right at about the 15-yard line, right there. That was the last man for Mars who had a chance. Exultation from Daquan Hardy. He's got gas at the end of that. He's been running all over the field on both ends tonight.
Yeah, how far can he actually run to go 70-plus yards?
Indians will go for 2. Those are 86-yard run. Yes, it was a little end around.
That's a great timeout. You've got them with you. You're going for 2. They've done it all night. Why not use it? Scott Heinauer's face there says it all. They had him pinned back 86 yards from the end zone. Let him pretty slip free, but you're also impressed Dan Helms. Wide receivers for Penn Hills blocked on that play. Those are the guys who talk about as the big playmakers. Guys like Corey Thomas and Anthony Grimes, but it's on that play their blocking ability that allowed them to go as long as they did.
So often when those big plays back is what makes the difference. It's tough. We've got 4 or 5 receivers. That's a lot of mouths to feed.
Corey Thomas with a nice block outside.
Guys to celebrate each other's successes. Start doing that. Type of talent they have on this team.
So the Indians back on the field. Looks like they're going for the 2.
Playoffs later in the year.
All Mathis and Brewer.
Mathis shotgun, Tank to his right. He's going to throw left side. And Cephas unable to come up with it. .43 seconds to go in the half. Penn Hills 22, Mars 6. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Let's recap the Indians scoring drive. 1 play, 86 yards. Daquan Hardy, little end around. Got some nice blocks on the outside. Cut it back and just kind of outran Planets on his way to the end zone. Conversion fails, and Indians up 22-6 with under a minute to go here in the half. Indians will squib it to the 25-yard line. And Chismar will get to the 38-yard line. So the Planets have 2 timeouts, 39 seconds. What do you do here? You're getting the ball to start the half. Do you try to get on field, or you just try to kill the clock and take it to the locker room? So you give up an interception for 6, game over. Indians up 16. Cephas, a couple of touchdown pass receptions tonight. Big night for Dante. 20-yarder from Mathis, and then a 70-yarder on a screen. 70 yards was all Dante after he pulled that one in.
Smith showing off another skill. Through the tee, all the way from the middle of the field to the sideline. He's done about everything. They run the same
Planets try the same play, that inside handoff again. Oh my. Just off with the tackle. 26 yards in a pickup. They go with that same inside handoff that they got the 51-yard touchdown run on. This one goes for 26. Flags come down on the field. They're going to charge. Plants with a timeout. The Planets have to waste a timeout there. They had too many men out there in the huddle, and they had to call a timeout before they got flagged, which the officials were doing as the timeout was being called.
Still 31 seconds goes on the official clock.
Indians up 22-6. 31 seconds to go in the half. 1 timeout. Clock stops with a first down.
Tell you what, it was sloppy early. They had those 4 turnovers in the first quarter, but ever since, these teams have played a well in the game. It's been fun to watch. Feels like we packed the whole 4 quarters of action into just the first 30 minutes.
Go from the shotgun this time.
Swing pass, left side, and it's dropped. Ruffner was the intended receiver, and he started to run before he gained control of the ball. Throwing towards his end zone, up the sideline. And it should be a pass interference against the offense on that one. Schlegel pushed off on Thomas. This one should go against the offense. Oh my. I want to see a replay on this. Oh, that was a weak call. Setting a replay from the point. Thomas just boxed him out on the play. 23 seconds to go in the half. Polakowski will roll to his left, throwing towards the end zone, has a man open and a pass too far. He had a man. Sheehy was the receiver in the end zone. And it's second down, but only 18 seconds to go here in the half.
Pressure in the pocket as well.
Not the easiest of throws. I'm not trying to make light of how difficult it is to hit these guys. They're having opportunities.
Mars still with one timeout left. There's no play clock here. Do you notice that? Again, there goes that inside handoff. Jordy Boswell will drop him at the 9 with 13 seconds to go. And the Indians will use a timeout. Oh my, why would you do that? 10 seconds to go in the half. Penn Hills 22, Mars 6. You're watching the Indians Football Network. First and goal, Planets. 10 seconds to go. Kowalski throwing into the end zone, throws this one away. Off the hands of Schlegel in the end zone. Now there's 3 seconds left. You're down 16. Do you take the 3 or do you go for the 7? Looks like they're going to bring on the kicking team.
Good news is it was a quick play and it gives them another opportunity.
Kowalski to hold for Blake Edwards. It'll be a 16-yard attempt. And the Indians are going to ice them. I think what the Indians are saying here, they're telling their defenses, the holder's the quarterback. So watch the fake. Watch the fake here. Okay, you got to stay at home. You got to because the holder is the quarterback. Okay, field goal here would make it 22-9. It'd be a 13-point game. Then get a touchdown here and go down, 22-13, 22-14. That's a big diff.
Field goal formation for the Fighting Plains.
26-yard attempt. Kick is up. And the kick is good. The half will expire. The score, Penn Hills 22, Mars 9. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Stay tuned. The Mars and Penn Hills bands coming your way next.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to halftime. Featuring 20 great minutes of music entertainment for you. If you're looking for something to love, then here's the group that'll give you trails and musical thrills. The Pride of Penn Hills 2018-2019 Big Red Marching Band. This year they will pay tribute to one of the bands of music royalty, Queen. First up is their 1979 single off of the jazz album, Don't Stop Me Now. Next, it's time to clap along, be cool, and relax to their first #1 classic, Crazy Little Thing Called Love. And we close out the show with their 1981 duet with David Bowie. Featuring our visual ensemble, it's Under Pressure. Under the direction of our drum majors, Alexandra Popeye and Shallow Rouse. Here's the band as they will rock you to the sounds of Queen. Make some noise once again for the Penn Hills Big Red Marching Band. The band is led by Michael Barkey. Assistant Director is Tiffany Szynski. Visual Ensemble Instructors are Tiffany Brown and Olivia Tanowski. Visual Ensemble Captains are Leah Allen, Chrissy Lecoq, and Rashay Jackson. This is the voice of the band, Eric Cooper, saying thank you so much for your support and attention this evening. And now it's time to go out of this world with the Mars Marching Band. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you your 2018 award-winning Mars Area High School Marching Band. This year, the band is under the direction of Mr. Mark Rogers, assisted by Dave Seuss and Nick Stocker. Ensemble instructors include Simon Newberg, Aaron Wagner, Dave Laughlin, and Lindsay Knapp. The color guard is under the direction of Courtney Kovic, assisted by Devin Lucas, Clancy Martinez, and Lily Apple. Please enjoy the first portion of our 2018 show, The Witch and the Saint, Between Darkness and Light.
Averaging 7.5 yards. Yeah, 120, 20 rushes, 150 yards. So 12 of that is Rainford. He had 100, but still. That was a 51-yarder. They have 90. So, yeah. A one-time possession. Granted, it was only by minutes, but they won it.
Gracie Patrick, is your band ready?
No, you're good.
to thank you for your support and invites you to attend the Butler Band Festival at Butler High School this coming Wednesday night at 7.
Great halftime performances by both bands. And at this time, we'd like you to take out those 50-50 raffle tickets. Somebody going home with that extra cash. So if you have a blue 50-50 raffle ticket, take it out. You could be going home with $571. That would be icing on the evening. So here's the lucky number. 725-1072. 725-1072. So the last 4 digits, 1072. Once again, we're looking for that 50-50 winner. It's a blue ticket, 725-1072. And the large high school student body, Steam Tonight America, dressed appropriately, and they are alive in the stands. And both teams have returned to the field, and we're just about ready to begin our second half of play. As the Penn Hills Indians kick off to the Planets. Winning 50-50, 725-1072. Please come to the press box if you have that ticket.
Second half action about to get underway here at Mars High School Stadium with the score Penn Hills 22, Mars 6. The Indians, the couple of touchdown passes, Mathis to Cephas, and also an 86-yard run by Daquan Hardy. Hardy, 2 carries, 109 yards rushing tonight. Tank 11 for 52, and we are underway. Mars gets the ball to start half number 2. They'll start at their own 37-yard line. Total yards tonight, the Indians leading the Planets, 293 to 150, 182 yards rushing, 111 yards passing for the Indians. The Planets, 150 yards rushing, no yards passing. No yards passing for the Planets in the first half. The Indians up by a score of 22 to 6. Leading rusher for the Planets, Garrett Renke, 12 carries, 107 yards, has a 51-yard touchdown. Charles Green, the second leading rusher, went out in the first half with an injury. We'll see if he makes it back. Roffner for 3. Both teams with 3 turnovers, 6 turnovers in the first half. Ugly first half, but the Indians have a 13-point lead of 22 to 9. Kowalski's going to throw. The Indians come with the blitz, and he's going to be sacked. Armand Gustav. They'll drop him back at the 31-yard line for a loss of 9.
A lot of Indian rushers on their way to the backfield. They just outnumbered the blockers.
That's a big play, obviously.
Mathis first half, 4 of 9, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Cephas 2 receptions for 90 yards. Grimes 2 for 21. Third and about 16 for the Planets. Kowalski's going to throw. Looks to the near side to pass. Picked off by the Indians. Hardy at the 40-yard line across the 30. Has some blockers up the sideline. 20-10. Touchdown. Daquan Hardy, 43 yards.
Penn Hills Indians, Daquan Hardy.
And Hardy, the best return man in high school football, in our opinion, runs one back, 43 yards. The Indians extend the lead, 28-6. Touchdown coming with 10:17 to go.
3-yard touchdown return for Daquan Hardy. Penn Hills' talent has lived up to the billing tonight.
And the offer continues again through the air for Tyler Kolakowski. That's not his fault, though. Put that right on the hands. Again, of the sophomore Ruffner, and he just couldn't bring it in. And it doubly hurts, of course, when you drop it, and then you essentially give a little layup there to the man waiting behind you.
Hoping to be able to drive down the field and reel in the Indians, but instead it goes for 6 the other way. Penn Hills trying to set up for a 2-point conversion, and it looks like maybe some substitution difficulties.
Think about the way this game started for Daquan Hardy. The very first snap, he ran about 30 yards and then fumbled the football. Looked like maybe it could be a frustrating night for him.
And Indians will set up the 2-point conversion.
He has made it right, that's for sure. And in motion, now they run the option and the shovel pass forward.
Indians get the shovel pass. Andy Plowden gets a conversion. The score now, Penn Hills 30, Mars 9, 10:17 to go in the third. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Penn Hills makes it 8.
Tank kicks off again. This one will go out of bounds again.
There's a little life that can be given to the Fighting Planets offense.
The Planets will take it over to 35-yard line, trailing by 21.
All the talk about Daquan Hardy as a receiver. As a corner, that may be where his future lays. Two interceptions tonight. Big playoffs. Schools like Michigan and Michigan State. Watching him tonight, I think he can put just about any wide receiver that he might line up against them. He seems to be in the right position. But I said, very different tonight. That last one off the deflection.
On the jet motion, Teddy Ruffner looking for blocks.
Ruffner on the end-around jet, breaks the tackle, dives ahead. We'll have a first down. Nice carry by Ruffner out to the 48-yard line. Picks up 13. Now the Planets, you would think, down 21 here in the second half are going to open things up, but they have yet to complete a pass in this game. Now with the adjustments at halftime, you think the Indians are going to start to try to key on that hidden ball, the wrap around inside the handoff.
Big 6 before this drive.
This time for Kolakowski.
Cranky gets submarined, gets maybe a yard. Jordy Boswell upends him in the backfield, but Cranky's able to dive ahead for a yard.
So a gain of a yard of play. It's going to be second down and 9. Or actually placed at the 49-yard line.
Frankie again. Breaks a tackle. The Indians will stack him up, and he'll get a first down. Picks up about 10.
Boy, after he handed the football off, Kolakowski took a shot and slipped out of the ground. It's that same little handoff play, and you saw the hit that he took.
So the clock is now in Indian territory.
Kolakowski
First and 10.
limping around.
Quarterback Kolakowski took a hit after that play, and he caught that. He's limping around out there on the field.
How do you call that? You call that handoff motion, where he's almost sneaking it from behind the running back into his belly.
Misdirection. Sleight of hand. Handoff,
Ruffner
Ruffner.
this way.
Ball, he takes it down to the 36-yard line.
About 5.
He's stopped by number 53. Ford Freeman.
Clock 8:45 and running here in quarter number 3. Penn Hills 30, Mars 9.
Coming in motion left to right, Ruffner take the direct hit. The wraparound. Yeah, really, Penn Hills had to stop that.
Planets jumped early on the count.
Illegal procedure called against the Planets. Brings the ball back 5 yards. It's going to remain second down and 15.
Second penalty of the game for the Planets.
Second down and 15 is last year. Himba champions. It's like kind of a normal thing. Almost annual second band. Nice job.
Everybody stayed in their seats. On our side to watch them perform during halftime here.
Trophy case is full here at Mars. Here's a handoff.
Frankie gets wrapped up.
Gets the call. Brings it back to the line of scrimmage.
Boswell was on top.
Led by number 54.
Jamie Tigner.
And as you mentioned earlier, Scott Hightower not only coaches this football team, he's in charge of all of those as the athletic director for 3 decades plus.
Third down and 10 for the Planets.
Balanced, competitive in the area.
7:33 here in the third quarter.
Moving up in classification.
Planets 3rd and 11 at the 41-yard line. They're going to throw. Kolakowski steps up in the pocket under pressure downfield to pass out of bounds.
And pass is incomplete.
Akeem Snell on the coverage for the Indians.
Fourth down.
That'll be a 4th down now for the Planets. Down 3 touchdowns in Penn Hills territory at the 41. Do you punt?
36 Kenny Ruffner.
Or do you go for it? Planets still looking for that first pass completion of the night.
I think they will at 42. If you wanted to punt, you could try to play the field position towards see if you can pin Penn Hills inside the 10-yard line, but trailing by as wide of a margin. Down all of a sudden 21 points. You're going to need 3 touchdowns. So you might as well go for it while you got the ball across midfield.
And you have to keep it on Penn Hills offense.
They're going to throw under pressure. He's going to be hit and sacked by Tigner. Back at the 47-yard line. It's a loss of 6.
Planets turn it over on downs.
And the Planets will turn it over on downs near midfield at the 47-yard line at 7:11 to go here in the third. Fortunate for the Planets, he held on to the football. But there were 3 Indians in that backfield before he even started rolling out.
Penn Hills moving down to really, this is the team that went to the Olympial semis at the 6A level. And then they come down to 5A. It might be them and Gateway at the end. But there are plenty of big players.
Mathis
Mathis to throw.
flushed out.
Pressure from behind.
And Mathis is going to actually, technically that's going to be a sack. He'll lose 2.
Makes the stop on Bowles Mathis.
Linebacker staying with the big
Also,
hole. Quarterback there
couple
to
yards
get hit
on
by
the
the
play. It's going to be second
Indians
down.
score here. It's could very well be the game.
Just more on the play. We'll hear some more now from Jordan Nicklero.
Tank to the near side. Fights his way ahead for about 4 yards. That'll be 3rd and about 8 for the Indians. Planet's going to make it tough for Mathis to run the ball. They got a spy out there on him. Wherever he goes, the Planet goes. It's like an orbit. Mathis, straight drop. Looks like he wants to run, and he will. Has a little bit of room. Gets a block on the outside. Has the first down and more. Mathis inside the 40. Spins ahead. A late penalty flag will come in at the 38-yard line.
He got it. It was from one block, and that was Tank Smith. Helped him turn the right edge, but then I think downfield they're going to get a blocking penalty against Anthony Grimes, wide receiver. He was about 15 yards ahead of the play, and there he is. Can't believe they threw the flag on.
Only flags meet the 40. They're going to bring it back 10 yards. So Hollis is actually going to get credited for a yard carry, and they're going to repeat the down.
40 called against the Indians, brings it back. So it'll be 3rd down.
That happened so far down the field.
The ball teetering at the 50-yard
They get
line.
the first down, but they end up still gaining about a yard on the play. Now it's 3rd down.
Then we want to send a thank you out to Quality Ambulance
They had an hour-long discussion.
for being here this evening and all the athletic events here at the field. They do a great
Clock
job.
running, 5:20 to go here into 3rd.
Again, because they say tacklers are going to go at your knees. Maybe the offensive line would be the place where you wouldn't suffer those catastrophic injuries.
Mathis in the pocket, throws downfield, a pass. Intended for Cephas. Cephas with a couple of touchdowns tonight for the Indians. Brings up a 4th down. They bring on Plowden and the punt team. Clock stops with 5:05 to go. Give to the Indians. Maybe keep it on the ground. Get that clock. Just keep it moving. They're up 3 scores. Plowden.
Looks like it's out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Punt goes out of bounds. Mars will take over.
Go out at the 30.
And we'll take a break. See Harper. Friday Night Rivals. powered by
5:01 to go, 3rd quarter. Penn Hills 30, Mars 9. You are watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Following the TV timeout, the Mars Planets take over at their own 30-yard line. Down 21.
See Harper Auto Group. Best price every time, all the time. Find them at charper.com. Misdirection and a run on 1st down.
Frankie for about 4.
He gets the call, takes it up the center to about the 34-yard line.
Looks like a couple of offensive linemen down for Mars.
A couple of linemen getting up slow for the Planets.
This would be catastrophic.
And we'll
He's a pretty matter-of-fact guy. Nothing you can do about it. You play the schedule that you're given. Do that.
Number 71 into the game.
These guys,
Remedy Crockett.
your Central Catholics, your Pine Richlands, your North Alleghenies last year, and competing well.
Volkowski will throw, has a man downfield wide open behind the defense. First pass completion of the night.
Well, they've tried to go deep on this sideline several times. This time just a missed assignment. Long coverage, and Volkowski able to hit Recchia. Missed him in the end zone. Twice back in the first half when he had a
38 yards on the pass to Andrew Recchia
Planets needed to get their hopes back in
from
gear.
Kowalkowski.
8 yards on the completion by Kowalkowski.
Planets needed a play like that, and they just got it.
First down coming.
There goes that inside handoff again, the wrap around. Ranke. We get down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line, and the 14 yards. Indians need to almost put a spy on Ranke because to keep running that play. Mars is going to run it until the Indians stop it. Ranke again. Thomas with the tackle. Also Devin Best. Maybe a yard.
Semifinals was this Penn Hills team, which he transferred with Central Capital. Good semifinal game last year at the 6A level, 17-8. Central Catholic ended up defeating Penn Hills. Their final game at 6A.
Kowalkowski's going to throw me, wrapped up by Jordy Boswell and sacked. He'll drop him back at the 23-yard line. That's an 11-yard loss. Boswell just fights off another block. Fought off Ranke and got right in and brought down Kowalkowski. Nobody's been stopping Jordy tonight. Clock 2:45 and running here in the third. The Indians up 30-9 over Mars.
15 minutes left in regulation. Penn Hills starting to flex the muscles figuratively and literally.
Before the play starts, the Planets going to be tagged for a false start. So the Planets had got down inside the 15-yard line, and now they've gone backwards.
Kansas just scored that have gone by the wayside, and again here you have them at the 14-yard line, and ever since they've gone backwards, almost 20 yards. Down that country mile.
Planets at the 28-yard line. There goes that wraparound. The Indians are there this time, but he broke a tackle in the backfield. Boswell and Phillips kind of ran into each other as they were trying to sandwich Ranke. They went down. Ranke stayed up. It's still a short gain, if anything. Actually, it was no gain. A nice breeze.
Good patience. That's getting a little bit of help. Clean it up. Fourth down.
Devin Best made it on the tackle there. They held him for no gain, and it's fourth down.
Down by 21 points, though, Dan.
They have no choice but to go for it.
Wing and a prayer here.
It's almost a heat to the end zone. First down stick is at the 5-yard line.
Kowalkowski is pressured, hit as he throws, and the pass is up. It's a reception. They're going to call a touchdown. Yes, they are. Kowalkowski just threw it up as he hit it, as he was hit. And Ruffner hauled it in.
A shot there as he released the football and couldn't have laid it out there any more perfectly. Ruffner out-muscling Rick Martin for the football. Thought maybe his knee may have been down around the 1 or 2 yard line, but the officials give the touchdown.
Now Mars. Extra point.
Touchdown coming with 1:15 to go in quarter number 3. And the kick is blocked. Score remains Penn Hills 30, Mars 15. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Might be a little early for an onside kick, but we wouldn't put it past the Planets here. They will squib it. They're going to say Grimes was down on his knee at the 20-yard line.
On the squib kick by Tony Grimes, and apparently had his knee on the turn. So instead of setting up a kickoff return, they mark him down at the 20-yard line. The Indians will set up a first down brought to you by W.J. College.
7 plays, 70 yards.
I'd like to see that one on replay.
First 2 pass completions are double night.
Apparently, we're not going to.
Presented by your local Honda dealers. Yeah, that pass that he threw for a touchdown. He took a shot from 2 defenders as he was throwing the football and stood in there on 4th down and delivered. That was impressive.
Picked a good spot for one of his best throws tonight.
Mathis, quarterback draw.
Tries to split a couple defenders.
He'll pick up 9.
So that was all his Mathis. Look it up the center.
And Indians look like they're going to go into the ball control, run the clock. Take this one to the 4th.
Credit Mars for hanging on to the football. They moved the chains in time of possession, but time is not on their side. Down 15. Less than a minute, third quarter.
Grimes in motion this way. It'll be Tank. Tank gets to the outside across the 30, 35, 40. Leapfrogs across the 45 out to the 47-yard line. 18 yards for the Tank. Indians get 4 new ones, and they're going to let this clock wind down. It's 26 seconds at the moment. As soon as they set the sticks, they may have to run a play here.
Big time run off the right edge. A bit of a limp as he makes his way off the field.
So it's going to be first down and 10. That ball at the 40, 7-yard line. 16
Mars defensive front.
seconds remaining on less than an hour.
First down, let's see if they run a play. They do. And they run the option.
Mathis will get in Mars territory, the 48-yard line. 5 yards for Hollis, and he'll kill quarter number 3. After 3, the score, Penn Hills 30, Mars 15. You're watching the Penn Hills Indians Football Network. Indians starting the 4th quarter, moving left to right. Grimes goes in motion to the left. Mathis is going to throw. Play action. Underneath has a man right open. That's Hardy. Hardy at the 37. Comes in the near side, inside the 30. Up the sideline and loses his footing. And goes out of bounds inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. That's a 30-yard pickup.
But the turf monster just jumped up and got him. And he may have actually blown out a tire a little bit. Coming off the field, as you see, calling for a substitute. He would have scored. But whatever happened at the end.
Had a Mars Planet was blocked into him
Sent him down to the ground.
at the end. It looked like an Indian blocked one of the Mars players, and when they went down, they went into Hardy.
His block from Thomas, and just couldn't make that cut. W&J College first down for Penn Hills as they drive again.
Tank, left side, inside the 15, the 10. Tank spins down inside the 10. First and goal Indians at the 8-yard line.
Red zone go the Indians.
This has been the favorite direction for Tank Smith tonight, running left and getting the edge.
First and goal Indians.
Again, Corey Thomas. Otherwise, he may have scored. Thomas got blocked right into the back and almost helped make the tackle.
Thomas has been in on some pretty good collisions these last 2 plays. It is a W&J College first down. And Penn Hills brings 3 receivers to the right.
Mathis option left, and he'll be hit and brought down. He'll be sacked back at the 12-yard line. Loss of 4.
Aaron Lyle shooting into the backfield.
Only 5'7".
The Indians went to the short side of the field.
Senior Lyle read the option as well as you can. That's exactly a textbook defensive play.
Indians keep going left side. That's big Robbie Carmody's over that way. He's not been a factor tonight.
Second and goal outside the 10.
Second and goal on a pistol look this time.
Tank, straight up handoff.
Planets.
Down inside the 10-yard line, or to the 10. It picks up 2 yards. And it'll be third and goal Indians from the 10-yard line. And meanwhile, the clock continues to run. Indians up 15. Points here would be huge.
For the Indians. I think so. They have not tried a place kick tonight, which means that third and goal on the 10-yard line really is 2 downs to get 10 yards.
Most points given up this season by the Indians. Tops to 14 by Steubenville in week 1. Swing pass left side. Cephas inside the 10. 5. Cephas touchdown, Penn Hills. Oh, they're going to stay. He went out of bounds inside the 1-yard line. Oh, goodness gracious.
There's another great block by number 52, Jaden Terry.
Oh, that's a touchdown. I'm sorry.
But it's hard for the side judge to see it, Dan. You're having your knees taken out.
Oh, that was 6 points for the Indians. Nice block out in the flat by Roland Phillips. No, I think you just run Tank up the middle. 4th and goal from the 1. It'll be Mathis.
Looking for the goal line.
Loses a fumble into the end zone. It's going to be recovered for a touchback. Well, not only did the Mars Planets not get the ball at the 1, they're going to get it out at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, the ball was out before the body hit the ground and before it crossed.
Well, the missed call by the officials cost the Indians 6.
By the officials now. Who knows? It probably should have been a touchdown on the previous catch and run by Cephas. Think about 2 earlier in the drive. It's going to be a touchdown for Daquan Hardy if he doesn't trip. So 2 chances to get into the end zone, 3 really, and none of them worked out.
Another turnover by the Indians. That's 4 on the night.
At least 1 break. And the Fighting Planets back with the ball at their own 20. First down brought to you by W&J College. Olkowski will throw.
Kowski throws left side up the sideline, head towards Snell on coverage. It was intended for Ruffner. Snell was all over it. Incomplete. 2nd down now for the Planets.
Hit one for the touchdown on 4th and long. This time on the sideline. Good job getting his head back around and located the football by Snell.
Tank Smith with the campaign attempt on the sideline as well.
The exhaustion on the face of Olkowski there.
He has taken some punishment.
I give this kid a lot of credit. And he stood in there, knows he's going to get hit. Time and again he has. He's still back there to deliver it for us.
Planets keep it on the ground, come this way in a big hole. First down across the 30-35. Cephas with the tackle at the 36-yard line. Nicholas Farrow. That's 12 yards and a first down for Farrow.
It's a little easier to get that corner, which he does at the angle. Farrow shows pretty good speed. He's a senior.
Likely it would be Chuck Green's spot. But again, Green came out of the game limping.
Harry Smith out of the game for the Indians.
Just here come the Fighting Planets. Again, timeout on their side, but they get a score here. Things get awfully interesting. Misdirection, handout.
Ranky up to the 46-yard line.
Misdirection, as you call it there, putting a man in motion. some gaps between the tackles, which is exactly right there. Renke went
Second
on
down. And we'll
that middle
call it
handoff
off.
there. Hey, you're a good drive away here from making this a one-score game if you're the Fighting Planets, which I don't know that either of us, Dan, would have anticipated about 15 minutes ago.
Well, think about you come out of halftime before the pick six. This thing could have gotten out of hand a lot of different ways, but Mark's still in it.
Kolakowski rolls to his right, throws, and unable to connect to Ruffner on the far side. Now a third down for the Planets. Clock stops, 7:44 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Still third and very short. This is third and less than a yard here. So you've got 2 downs to pick up this first down and keep the drive alive if you're the Fighting Planets.
Quarterback sneak with Kolakowski.
Quarterback keeper. That's Kolakowski who took it straight ahead. And that is
Kolakowski for 2 gives the Planets a first down. Ruffner, end around, right side on the jet sweep. Looks for somewhere to go. Boswell had him boxed out. Got away from Tank. And Ruffner will have a first down at the Indian 39-yard line. It's a first down for the Planets. Planets down 15. There's 7:15 to go here in the fourth quarter.
7 minutes to go in the game.
39 yards away from the end zone.
Planets score here. It's a game. Kolakowski rolls this way. He's going to throw downfield, has a man, and a pass too high. Hardy was on the coverage. Oh, Cephas on the coverage.
You're kind of stopped his routes at the 10-yard line to jump
Going
up.
to be second down.
He keeps running a little bit, but
And 10, clock stops at 6:52.
Kolakowski gave him a chance, though. One-on-one coverage downfield with his best big play wide receiver.
Stops the clock. Under 7 minutes.
I like that they take the shot, though. You got to
Second and 10.
eventually, especially with the clock as it is.
Out of the gun, it's the delay.
There's a little delayed handoff, and there's Armand Gustav saying not this time.
And saw it all the way.
He goes nowhere. Stop.
He'll lose 4.
4-yard loss on second
So
down.
it's going to be third down.
That'll be 3rd and 14. Clock rolling under 6.5 to go here.
And now the
Fourth quarter.
adjustments have been made by the Indians up front. Gustav waiting for Renke.
Gustav, just 180 pounds. But he put him as sort of a rush end. What would you ever sniff that one out? So another Kolakowski out of the shotgun.
High snap. Kolakowski loses it. Looks for somewhere to go. Still on his feet, and he gets smacked and goes down for a sack, a loss of 1.
Hangs on to the football. He's stopped at about the 44-yard line.
Sky Featherstone
With a high snap. That throws the whole timing off the play, obviously.
finally ends the play.
Fourth down for the Planets.
It'll be a 4th down, and you think the Planets are going to have to go for it here. 5:44 to go. They're down 2 touchdowns.
In came Devin Best.
You're not going to punt from here at the 43. So 4th and 14. They've already thrown a touchdown on a 4th and 23. No problem, right? We're fighting Planets on this play. It's a must convert. I think Coach Heinauer knowing that's going to use its
4th and 14.
Uses a
Planets are going to go for it, but they're going to talk it over first. 5:24 to go, fourth quarter. Penn Hills 30, Mars 15. You're watching the Indians Football Network. 4th down for the Planets.
Follow us and use that hashtag Friday Night Rivals.
Owakowski will throw. No surprise. Downfield. Has him in. And the pass incomplete. Cutting in for it was Drew Schlegel, who had a little bit of an opening in the coverage,
Bring in the diving catch and a turnover.
but he's unable to come up with it. The Indians will take over with 5:18 to go here in the 4th quarter. At their 44-yard line, the Indians now, I'm going to suspect, are going to run the ball.
Pass down, and he had an opportunity there to dive and make a catch just out of his reach. And this is the second offensive lineman.
His roster this year.
Indians with 5:18. Opportunity to run some clock. Tank up the gut. Breaks it to the outside across the 45 to 50. Tank up the sideline. And Tank rumbles inside the 35, out of bounds. At the 30-yard line. 26 yards. 25 yards on the pickup. Indians without an offensive score in this half.
Indians trying to run some clock as well.
Tank again.
Waiting for that one.
Tank to the 27-yard line.
Energy. The last thing you want is to try to deal with a big bowling ball. Tank Smith delivers body shot after body shot all night long. Now he's going for a knockout.
This is a package deal. Remember, they're going to Howard, Tank Smith, Hollis Mathis. See, these guys doing big things at the next level as well. Saw a former Indian playing for Curry a couple weeks ago. AZ Britt, one of the former receivers.
High snap.
And here's Tank Smith.
Tank breaks a tackle in the backfield. Does a nice job to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Impressive gain of 0 all night. And it's number 6.
Did a nice job of not losing yards on the play.
Yeah, the MEAC is going to
Clock 3:45 and running. It needs up 15.
tank for the next 4 years. Once they
Mars only 2 timeouts left. They had to use one.
I think for this year, though, Dan, Penn Hills, we've talked about how they moved down in class, 5A level, where it is loaded. But I don't think there's any question that this might be, if not the top dog, they're in the top 2 conversation for best. Look at what they brought back from a team that went to the semis at the 6A level. They could very easily have been competitive at that.
Tank again goes left. Inside the 20, the 15. It'll be first down. Indians
Knocked out of bounds inside the Diaz red zone.
at the 10-yard line.
His earlier work.
17 yards for Tank. And a first and goal for the Indians.
Did he go again? Left. Like a broken record.
Pulling lineman as well. Where he was escorted out.
It'll be first and 10 for the Indians. Ball at the 10.
Brought to you by WJ College. Now, last time Penn Hills made it to the Whitfield Championship game, 2006. Will they be on their way back?
Is he topping the century mark with the big carries he's had on this drive for the Tank? Means he had to find the end zone tonight. I'm sure he'd like to change that.
And it's Tank.
Tank again going left.
Stiff arm.
Skirts the sideline.
Team dives for the end zone.
Touchdown, Tank Smith. The Tank. Don't know how he managed to stay in bounds, but he got himself to 10 yards
He gets in tonight.
and into the end zone.
Might do it for Penn Hills Indians.
Indians up 36 to 15. Touchdown coming with 2:33 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Gravity low and before hitting the ground, crossing the goal line. And the exclamation mark for Penn Hills here tonight.
His 5th of the year. Tank Smith beat by averaging 9 yards per carry. You look at him, and you might expect him to be the short yardage back. That might be the design, but he outruns the short yardage the majority of the time. Mathis,
Goes upfield.
Mathis pass
They had Clay Thomas.
Unable to connect with Corey Thomas. 2:33 to go, fourth quarter. Penn Hills 36. Mars 15. You're watching the Indians Football Network.
Wanted a pass interference at it. I think it was a good no call in the receiver spot. He did a little bit of everything here tonight. The big plays came from number 1.
Kicking off short, taking it to 32-yard line. He'll return out to about the 35-37. First ever meeting between these two schools. Looks like it's going to be going the Indians' way. They're up 21 with 2:28 to go here in the third, or excuse me, the fourth.
That man Hardy was a player in the game tonight. I think if we looked at the ballots, the close second might come from number 5, Tank Smith, who finished and really did all the work on that last drive. He did the tough stuff. Hardy made the flashy plays, but Smith.
Nice breeze blowing into the box up here. A hot night. It's late September, mid-September. Ruffner. And wrapped up, brought down. Devin Best with the tackle. And the Mars just doesn't have a passing game here tonight. And they're not going to be able to run their way for 3 scores here with 2 minutes. Clock running under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
Nope, but he sent some of the Mars ball
gain of 3 yards. It's going to be second down and 7 under the 2-minute mark.
I continue to say this, but again, a tip of the cap to that man, Tyler Kolakowski. He's now down 2 starting offensive linemen who have had to come out of the game. Every time he's dropped back to pass, it feels like he's taking a big shot. Continue to stand back there and try to deliver for his team.
Ranke.
He has a seam, and he's brought down near the first down line.
And he plowed with the tackle, but not until he gets the first down. Got 7. They're going to say he's just short of the first down, so officially a pickup of 6. And that keeps the clock running.
So far this year, but also same could be said for the Indians, and they will be a force.
Didn't those two we just saw, Mathis and Smith, get the room together at Howard?
Oh, I would assume so. Pushing forward.
Ranke in the arms of Gustav.
There goes Ranke, and he's got a first down.
And Andy Plowden. Ranke will have the first down, though. Clock under a minute, 59 seconds. It stopped for the moment until they set the sticks. Now it begins to run.
Still behind pretty much since the beginning of the second quarter onward. They've been down 2 scores, and they haven't been able to rely on the wings of the offense.
33 carries has been Chisholm. He's down to about the 47-yard line.
Ismar to the near side.
Next week for Penn Hills, it's Kiski. Again, Mars, they will play against Armstrong, so this is a conference that will look on down the schedule. Only Hills look good week 0. Tyler Brennan, I heard, though, tonight.
Penn Hills is at home. And they'll take on Kiski. And the Plants
right now
will have Armstrong in the house.
huge surprise because they had them back.
Ruffner.
And he won their carries.
They'll be close to the first down with
3 yards. He's down to well, that's the end of
and the clock will wind out, and this one will end. Final score, Penn Hills 36, Mars 15. The Indians moved to 4-0 in the season, 2-0 in the conference. First loss of the year for the Planets. They dropped to 3-1 and 0-1 in the conference. A game the Indians never trailed. The game they just couldn't quite put away. Indians went up 8-0 in the first. Cephas, a 20-yard pass from Mathis on a 4th down play. Indians go up 16-0 following a Hardy interception. 70-yard screen pass, Mathis to Cephas. Cephas took that one the whole 70 yards on the little out pass. And the Indians were up 16-0 before halftime. Renke for a touchdown for the Planets, a 51-yard run. The conversion failed. It was 16-6. Third play of half number 2. Mars comes out with the football. They throw an interception to Daquan Hardy. 43 yards. He returns it. Indians up 30-9. Planet's able to get on the board again, cut it to 30-15. The Indians had an opportunity to seal it early in the fourth quarter, but they, on what appeared to be on the replay, a missed call by the official. Cephas was called out at the 1 yard line. It should have been a touchdown, as shown by replay, but we don't have that in high school, which is fine. Indians had a 4th and goal at the 1 yard line. Mathis goes left, he fumbles the ball into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Indians don't get on the board to seal it there. But the Indians will score late. Tank Smith a 10-yard run. They extend the lead 36-15. So the Indians offense does get on the board in half number 2. Big night for Tank Smith, over 100 yards rushing. A bright spot for the Indians. Also Cephas with a couple of touchdowns. Daquan Hardy, big night for Hardy. Had a 25-yard run early, but he was fumbled at the end, but he sure made up for it since. Couple of nice long touchdown run. An 86-yarder before the half. Also the interception return for a touchdown. Hardy was everywhere tonight. It was day, all day, all night. Indians will be home Friday night to take on the Kiski area Cavaliers. Mars Planets will be home here next week to take on Armstrong. Once again, the final score from Mars. The Penn Hills Indians defeat the Planets by a score of 36-15. From our cameraman, Bernard Mathis, for all those involved helping us get on the air, I'm Bill Navari. Thank you for watching Penn Hills Indians Football Network.